Hey everyone, how we doing? Saturday for me. I usually don't do a fragrance review on Saturday morning. I wasn't able to get through the one that's titled the January Set Projects one. What the doctor ordered this morning was this special thing. Keist Slumber House. He's stocking stuff again. That's not even a haul. It's that's dangerous. I flipped it and caught it. I don't know if that was common camera or not, but I was definitely looking at the bottle on that catch, so I don't know what it was in my viewer. Slumber House Keys. They do special things for me. Needed it at the soccer game. Anyways, January Set Project is back. Eiderantler. Look at the juice. Look at the color. Thanks to Amy, I have the sample. Woo! I'm Brandon, Therapeutic Fragrance. Glad you clicked on the channel. I'm glad you're here. Guys, I'm glad you're watching this journey. You guys that are going through this with me, my study on compositions. Being as honest and critiqueful as I can. It's all my opinion. I'm not out to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm learning. I've learned a ton. I've documented the whole thing for the world. It's crazy. It's a crazy adventure. Stay tuned for this review. All right, guys. January Scent Project is back. Eiderantler, an aromatic fougere for men and women. I put it at a 50-50 for sure. Launched in 2017. Eau de Parfum format. $145, 100 ml. You heard that right. This fellow, and he raised prices, and it's still only $1.45 an ml. Hope he doesn't hear this and go to that $3 an ml. He's keeping it tower for us, and he's being nice to us too. And he doesn't do big discounts, big sales at $1.45, guys. Don't expect these guys to offer sales. These are the guys to support. They're actually community driven. I mean, that's awesome. It's an awesome price. Almost everybody's doubled that in the niche market. I want my hands on more of these. I did Smolder Rose. Here is Eiderantler. It's another reason I wore Slumber House today. I mean, they're both, I'm not saying they're the same perfumer. Of course they're not. But just their passion. They're the juice in the bottle. The creativity. Just, you can feel the perfumer behind the juice. It's fun. It's fun for me. It's actually what keeps me going in this. I go through 20 of the same mundane things, and then you find companies doing this. It's like, you know, that's what I want to be doing. That's in every area of my life. That's why copy? Why sit there every day and just copy people and be mundane and just go with the crowd? I mean, that's my distaste for social media, my distaste for lots of things. I'm doing this my own way. I'm finding guys that are doing it their own way. January Set Project is, and he's very high class about it too. I want to put that out there. All right. I'm going to keep the rant short, but I want to give props are due. 4.0 out of 5 on Fragrantica. He's a writer for Fragrantica. I don't know if he gets if he gets to, it'd be a 5, wouldn't it? Manipulate scores or whatnot. I'd be buddying up with the developer, giving bottles. Hey, man, give me a 5. Just kidding. I don't see this out. He's open to critique. He actually applauds it. I've seen him do it. I've seen him agree with people about their takes, saying, oh, yeah, maybe I should make that change. I mean, people being that open, it's awesome. I'm behind them. Bavuru is the one I can't get my nose on, but this was gently sent to me by Amy. Thank you, Amy. I don't know if you... she makes them public. She's Alien Heart on Instagram. Guys, follow her, check her out. I can't wait when she posts stuff. She's got a good nose. She writes very, very well, way better than I do. And yeah, she's an account to check out for. Some people, and you guys know, are better at this than me, and I appreciate them critiquing me and just putting up with me. But yeah, that's an account. I can't wait for her posts. Anyways, thank you for the sample, Amy. So here we are, Eiderantler January scent project. This house, I mean, it's another house that it's funny. These perfumers, it's kind of like me. All my friends can't. If I tell them this, they don't get what I'm into. It's perfumery, but it's an artist thing. So January scent project, he does his own art. Logo helps with the bottle design. I get that. I want my heads and everything. Just keeps my head going at night. Gets me up in the morning. I just have to have that as part of my day. I run businesses, and to get away from that, I have to be creative and do this. And maybe someday we'll get into that as what this journey has done for me personally. That's a whole nother thing. But there's always I have to have a creative outlet. Right now it's perfume. All in. I got it all in creative outlet. Got to learn the ups and downs with it. I mentioned what I still want to learn, the science of the brain to the nose. I want to geek out on that. That's one area where I just want to dive deep into it. I don't know how unless I go to school. Otherwise, I would be doing it. Anyways, I appreciate January scent projects for that. Yeah, John's just doing his own thing, and I can see the creativity behind it, the carefulness of it behind it. He's a writer. You can see he's very methodical to everything he does too. I appreciate. Yeah, again, I've already said it 10 times. Can't believe it's under $3 or even under $1.50. Well, major props to him for that. He does use mixed media. That's okay. He states it. He plays around with all things. Very creative, mood-changing openings and whatnot. Let's get into Eiderantler. Overall, I'm a big fan of not being able to define a note that's present when they give you your top, heart, and base notes, unless they put it in the name. That's different. If it's in the name, that the fragrance should be built around that. But if you're building a fragrance, I'm into chords, a trip, a journey. Port Manley does this for me. January Scents Projects is doing this for me. It's one of those things where you can put the perfume on and just bask in the sillage. And it changes your mood. It boosts your creativity. It boosts your day. It's a big part of my collection is fragrances in that arena. That's why I have a big collection. Don't get me wrong. I wear them. I smell them all the time from the bottle. And it's to boost my creativity. It's to get me through days. It's to literally, people do lots of things to boost creativity, lots of brain exercises. Perfume is mine. I'll put on like a perfume like this, sit back, and let it talk to me. All of a sudden, my brain gets going. And my business ideas come. Everything comes. It just flows. It's a big reason I use fragrances. When I sit back with Eiderantler and enjoy the sillage, nothing sticks out. It's just a fantastic journey into a mossy kind of forest, putting me from my desk into that walk. John opens his magic book. John opens his magic juice and takes me on a journey, and I can see what he was doing in the perfume, and I just sit back and let the journey come. He uses synthetics very well in this. None of them take over. I can't even really concentrate on them. I can smell naturals. I can smell just a lovely fougere fragrance. And then after you wear it like that, you go into the notes, and then you kind of undress the magic. It's not as fun, but in my critiquing, in my study, I cannot wait to get back to just wearing perfume and not worrying about notes and not worrying about that and just enjoying the ride. Because it really does dispel the magic when you start doing that. But that's the journey I'm on, is to learn composition, to learn notes like crazy. So notes in this one are pink pepper, green leaves, and lavender, champaca, ilamai, ivy, balsam fir, and moss, oak, cashmerean, Haitian vetiver, musk and hay. So I put the notes here to kind of talk about when I wear perfumes, I literally just spray it on before that, write a paragraph or two, as many. I mean, sometimes I just write away. I go like crazy. I have, like my perfume bottles that I own, I mean, I have pages of a couple of them, like 4 of them. And I want the video to match that. This is one of those, don't get me wrong. This will be one of the bottles I buy. This opens up as a clean, dreamy forest. And for the first time on this channel, I'll actually praise freshness, a freshie. This is not a freshie. He uses some kind of fresh note where it actually helps the fragrance become better. I've never said that before. Usually I lean the other way or my views go down. Fresh works here. It actually helps become better in this dreamland of a forest. The green notes used in this are some of my favorite scents I've smelled together, and the freshness he brings to them. It's just a brand new take that is not Irish Spring, but just yummy. The whatever green notes he's using, it's not, maybe patchouli's in there, but it's not just a distinct patchouli and fresh. It's a ton of other stuff going on with, I gotta guess, a moss background. Lavender and the green leaves and the moss with this fresh just work. It is in the fougere style with a very, very modern twist. Champaca and ivy just provide a great heart transition. They never stand out to my nose. They just remain soft and sweet florals on top of the aforementioned mosses and soap that I talked about. Just a ton going on there once you start concentrating on the notes that are there. It's a ride in a dreamy forest. You can tell he has played with his perfumes a lot and picked these notes very carefully. The ELMI only adds to everything, adds another layer into the fragrance here as it keeps on giving you different fumés and different whiffs as you move your arms about. That's where I spray these perfumes heavily on, are my wrists and arms. When I'm working, I don't really like fragrance around my neck when I'm working. When I go out, I'll put it on my neck also. But most times when I do this, I wear it throughout the day, and it's on my wrist. So the fumé caused from this is all of that. And the bullets. Like I said, there's like a pine aromatic that adds more to the moss effect that's going on. It's bright and invigorating because of these notes. Staying away from the resins is just like a get me up and get me out to the forest kind of fragrance. Wake up, let's get out and just go for a hike. Just put you in that kind of place, that kind of mood. I hike a lot here in the Northwest to get away. Same with perfumes. I mean, that's life, isn't it? It's constant. Something or another you got to be doing like that, hiking, biking to something, and to put up with this crazy busyness that we're all doing. I have to have my phone off on certain times. I mean, I am not built for the social media thing, even though you guys see me doing all this. When I go private. And these are fragrances that help me do that and put me in that space. And yeah, you put it on. I want to hike. This is just a great modern fougere take. Props to you, John. Thanks for giving us this one. All right, scoring. Eiderantler January scent projects. Off the top, originality and addictiveness, 12 out of 15. Projection and sillage, 4 out of 5. Longevity as a 4 out of 5. Composition, 22 out of 25. Ingredients and price to ml, 25 out of 25. Top, heart, and base, top, 10 out of 10. Heart, 5 out of 5. Beautiful transitions. Base, 8 out of 10. Got a 90. He got a 90. This is bottle buy. Easy bottle buy. When do I see wearing this? When I want to get into the forest, when I want to go back to my hikes, I'll pull a picture of those hikes from the GoPro, that kind of mood fragrance, or going on the hike, put it on to go on the hike. spring to fall seasons for me. I'll be wearing this. And then who do I see wearing this one? Les Stroud. How many sprays for me? 3 to 5. That's it, guys. January scent projects. Eiderantler. Thanks for checking out the view. Being with me on this journey, guys. Peace out. Be blessed.